Okay, so here's the scenario. You have the dream, you have the goal, you have the skill, you have the talent, you have the passion, and you have the desire. So why is it that 3 weeks have passed, or 3 years, and you still haven't started? Well, I could tell you it's not laziness. So let's talk about it. Studies have shown that around 92% of people fail to achieve their set goals, which means only about 8% of people are following through on their long-term goals. That's wild. Well, today I want to take you through some of the main reasons of why that is and give you one simple way to solve for it all. By the way, this video is inspired by this spoken word, so check it out when you're done here. Okay, so the first reason why we don't achieve our goals is hesitation, better known as procrastination. Now, let me tell you something. This one right here, this is my kryptonite. I am the world's best procrastinator. You can't beat me. And don't look at me all judgy, because studies do show that between 70 and 90% of people are procrastinators. So that means, come on, go ahead, climb in this accountability train with me. So that begs the question of,
why?
So here are some common reasons. And the first one is fear of failure, fear of success. And the thinking here is typically, if I fail, then I've proven to myself that I'm not good enough. And sometimes that perception is actually public, right? When you're trying to do something that friends and family and coworkers and anyone can see, you don't want them to see you fail. So that makes us hesitate to get started. And on the other side of that, if I succeed, well, now there's the pressure to keep that up. And again, that pressure a lot of times exists publicly. You start a business, everybody's watching to see if you last. And now you're trying to live up to everyone's expectations. And the next thing is the analysis paralysis. And you really don't want to battle this. Sorry, I had to rhyme.
Oh, he got bars.
Let's move on. Now, this is something I'm guilty of too. And this is essentially when we just overthink every aspect of the thing that we're trying to do. This is why it can be hard for someone like myself to even make content. It was hard to make this video because I was overthinking everything. The lighting, the subject matter, the way I want to phrase things. And sometimes that can cause someone like me to delay. And you too, remember, no judging. It can also be when we're not focused or we're easily distracted. Wait, what's that? You see what I did there? You see how you get it? Now, the second thing that sits between us and our goals is discomfort. And this is also something else that I struggle with. Wait, is this video about me? And the thing that we're lacking here is that tenacity, the ability to consistently pursue a goal. And I'll use myself as an example again. When I upload content, sometimes it can be discouraging. You put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of just work and sweat equity into creating something, and you only get a few views. And in the past, that has led me to not being as tenacious as I could be. And there have even been times where I temporarily quit. And in hindsight, the only thing that this actually does is slow down all of the progress that I've made before. This same thing happens to a lot of us in some of the goals that we're trying to pursue. And it could be caused by a lack of motivation or being discouraged by setbacks or burnout. And the easiest way to fix this is to find your why and to make sure that that why is louder than any discomfort that you may be feeling. When you have a solid and clearly defined why, that why becomes your constant motivation, and things like setbacks or feeling burnout are less likely to knock you off of your square. And the last thing, and this is a big one, is not having a plan. When I talk to people, one thing that I realize is that a lot of us love to talk about our plans and our dreams and our goals and all the things that we're going to do, but we rarely have a plan in place to even get to that end goal. Why does this sound familiar to me? We love talking about what we plan to do without having an actual plan to do. And here's an example. If I have a goal to become fluent in speaking humpback whale so that one day I can live amongst them, I have to have a plan. I can't just jump in the Pacific Ocean and start living that whale life. I need to watch some whale documentaries. I need to maybe use AI to practice speaking whale. I need to watch Finding Nemo so I can learn from Dory. I just want to let y'all know I did that whole example for my kids. But the main thing that I'm trying to say here is that we need to create micro goals for ourselves that add up to our main goal. Sometimes we get overwhelmed with all the different things that we need to do and we end up doing nothing. So create smaller goals. And here's a bonus one. And this is going to be some tough love for some of you guys out there. Your goals have to be rooted in reality. If you're 5'6", 40 years old, out of shape, your hoop dreams are going to be just that, dreams inside of your head or an AI prompt. And that's not to discourage. This is just to encourage you to stay here in reality. It's nice here. It feels good. And so the takeaway here is that we just need to be intentional about the how in our goals, and we need to write them down. Write the vision, make it plain. And here's the point of this whole video. I don't want us to be a part of the 92% if we can help it. And we can help it. We all have realistic goals that we would like to accomplish, but one of the things holding us back is delay caused by fear, overthinking, or being too easily distracted. We allow ourselves to throw in the towel due to inconveniences and setbacks, and then we start thinking, man, this is too hard. And then on top of that, we don't have any plan to execute and to keep us on track. And here's the one simple way to solve all of this, and that's just to start. And don't just start now, but start tomorrow and the day after and so on. And forget all the different hurdles that we've talked about. Just take one step and then take another step. Take small steps, take big steps. The point is to just keep moving forward no matter what. And even if we take away motivation, we take away confidence, we take away the perfect plan, at the end of the day, slow motion is better than no motion. So the most important thing that you can do today is to just start. So go right now, start doing. Oh, and before you go, make sure you headbutt that like button if you made it this far. And I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy K-Soul. Peace.